Good afternoon. My name is Camille Gardiner, and I serve on the board for the Down Syndrome Foundation of Florida. And today we are here joined with Christie Bancalari, who is also a part of our board, and John Finch, who is with Able United, and also Tim and Sam Hagan, who are going to talk with us shortly about what it's like to be Able account holders. Tomorrow night, Tuesday, March 26th, we are going to be joined by John and his team with Able United to talk about Able accounts and how our families can get some more information about what Able accounts are and how families can get registered. So, John, do you want to tell us a little bit about Able United and introduce yourself?
Yeah, Camille, thank you so much. So, once again, John Finch, director of Able United. Able accounts, it's a really exciting piece of legislation that passed 8 years ago that allows individuals with disabilities and various diagnoses to open an account, to have it grow tax-free, and then be used for a variety of qualified expenses without negatively impacting public benefit programs like supplemental security income or Medicaid. So it's really it's a game changer.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to be here with us. And as I mentioned, Tim and Sam Hagan are joining us, and Sam is part of our iCan work program. He works at the YMCA. Thank you for joining us today.
Oh, absolutely. We're pleased to be here and share any information that we can.
Well,
Right?
John, did you want to get started?
Yeah, I would love to. First of all, again, thank you so much. And it's always a great opportunity to talk directly with individuals and families who have an Able account and to learn a little bit more about how they heard about it. So Tim and Sam, thinking about when you first opened an Able United account, how did you hear about the program, and what made you decide to open an account?
That's a great question. And our answer to that would be we attended one of the Down Syndrome Foundation's meetings probably almost 8 years ago when it was first made available in the state of Florida, where we came to the presentation by Able and the Down Syndrome Foundation and really fell in love with the opportunity to save money for Samuel. And as you said, it will not affect any earnings that he gets through SSI. So
yeah, that's great. That's great to hear. And I know, so you're starting to put some of the money away. And Sam, it'd be great to hear, because I think you have a really unique story when it comes to working and now starting to save and spend and even donate. So can you tell us a little bit about how that works and how you guys came up with this envelope system?
yes, Samuel, your envelopes, please. Samuel, as he had a job prior to working through the YMCA that he got through the Down Syndrome Foundation. He was doing delivery of cookies from Heart Song Cookies, and he was paid in cash. So he's like, what do I do with cash? So we decided that we'd come up with a way. He has 3 envelopes. And what are your envelopes? What do they do? You have one for
saving,
one for, you got this,
and distancing,
spending,
donations,
and then one for spending.
mm,
So he splits money between the 3 envelopes as it comes in. So if he wants to go buy a book from the bookstore, he knows that he has his spending envelope. Whatever's in there, he is able to spend. Whatever's in his savings envelope, he knows it's going to save for his future. And whatever is in his donations envelope, he needs to decide where he wants to give that money at the end of the year or throughout the year. And with the Able account, now we're taking money that he's earning at the YMCA, and instead of trying to split that between 3 envelopes, we just put it right into his Able account, and then we can take money out of there for whatever he wants to do, for daily expenses or for long-term savings plan.
Awesome. And that's a good point, is how people can utilize Able accounts, whether it be for buying tomorrow's groceries or setting up for a vacation. So Sam, let me ask you, do you have any goals or ideas you want to use your funds in your Able account for in the future?
I'm sure sometimes I go to another state or another country because that's my favorite thing.
Travel.
Awesome. That's a great thing, because if you think
Smart
about,
man.
yeah.
Man after my own heart.
That's great. And that's what's really cool about Able accounts. If you think about what they can be utilized for, it could be for basic living expenses, but really the goal of them is to help individuals have a better life experience. That's literally what Able stands for. And so whether that be for something that improves your health, independence, or even quality of life, all those would be acceptable expenses to use an Able account for. And so thinking about, this is still fairly new. We're coming up on our 8-year anniversary. I can't believe it. But there's still a lot of people that just don't know about the Able account, or maybe they're a little unsure. So Tim, if you're thinking about telling a family member about Able accounts and they're just unsure of opening it, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that the best thing to do about the Able account is start it as early as possible in their young one's life, whether they're just born or newborn or 20 years old or whatever. It's never too late to start a savings account for them. And I look at the Able account as a savings account for Samuel's future. And like you said, he can use that for daily expenses. He can use that for food. He can use it for travel. He can use it for a multitude of things. But the idea is you have to get started at some time. The earlier, the better. You don't have to be a certain age to be able to apply for the Able account. Like I said, start as a newborn. And they even have now, I noticed, an opportunity to set up a giving page. So if you have a birthday and people want to give you cash for your birthday, they can put it right into the Able account, as opposed to writing out a check to the family deposits it, and then has to move the money from their checking account into the Able account. They can just put the money right into the Able account, which I think is pretty cool.
That is a pretty cool feature. And I know you guys are about to set one up because Sam, isn't something special going to happen here soon? Aren't you about to celebrate something?
Yeah, birthday, yeah.
All right. Any milestone birthday by any chance, or just a regular birthday?
You can tell them it's okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
How old are you going to be?
30.
There we go. The big 3-0. That is awesome. That's congratulations. Yeah, and it's really a cool feature to allow you to kind of set that online gifting portal, send out to friends and family, and then they can put directly money into your Able account and it not count as income. So I guess I'll turn it back over to Camille to really talk about tomorrow night, because that's where I'm excited to hopefully give a deeper dive into this program and be there to answer your questions and even help you enroll.
Yeah, so we just want to invite our members to join us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. It's on Zoom, so convenient for families, and it's just an opportunity to learn a little bit about Able United. It's not a long presentation, but we will have the opportunity for families to do breakouts with your staff to actually set up their accounts in kind of private little chat rooms. So if a family has a question and they want to learn more about it, or they're actually ready to open their account, it's a great time to do so. And I think Tim made a great point. I think sometimes when we think about opening a savings account, you think you have to have a lot of money to do that. And I think the hardest step is just starting. Able United is putting $50 into everyone who opens a new account. So it's a great time to get started and earn that $50. And then you just never know, if grandma or grandpa donate or give your son or daughter a Christmas gift or a birthday gift, and the account is already set up, and you can go ahead and add that to it once the account is set up. So we hope families will join us. The information will be on our Facebook page. We also have a registration link that we'll have at the end of this video if you have not signed up and you still want to sign up. Christie, anything you wanted to add?
No, I think maybe the only thing I would say is the great opportunity of $50 expires at the end of this week. I think it's on the 30th or the 31st. So it's a great opportunity to start with free money. You don't get that very often these days. And I just think we've had a really great partnership with your team, John. You guys come out to our Skate into Success every September. So we've been trying to enroll families since you started at that event. And when we get special moments like this, that we get to spend time with you guys, we just thank you. And I want to congratulate Sam on his 3 envelopes, because Sam, that's really awesome. I think you might have to do a class for our young adults, how important it is to spend, save, and donate, because that's really impressive. So thank you for sharing that with us today.
Anytime.
Awesome. That's it. Thank you guys so much for being
Thank you for joining us.
We'll see you tomorrow night at 7, or I guess it'll be Tuesday night at 7, to make sure everybody knows when that is.
Yes.